I can remember when I graduated and I received my doctorate that I excitedly emailed one of my former professors at seminary and told him about my graduation. He quickly and promptly replied back, "Congratulations, you now have your license to learn." I think so many people look at a seminary degree as an ending point rather than a beginning point, the first stage of a lifelong journey. And I think that's certainly the way that we should all look at our continuing education in the ministry. We should always look to learn as much as we can, as long as we can. But how do you go about doing this? Well, I think the first step is that you want to have a strategic plan. It doesn't have to be detailed, but you want to have an idea as to what it is that you would like to do with the next 10, 20, 30, 40 years of your life. Set some basic goals. A basic goal might be, I want to preach through the whole Bible and teach through the whole Bible by the end of my ministry. Or I want to learn more about a particular doctrine. Or I want to learn more about a particular subject. You want to set that basic strategic goal, because if you don't know where you're going, you can't necessarily get there. Secondly, what you want to do is you want to identify a specific set of topics or subjects that you want to learn more about. Might it be a theologian, John Owen or John Calvin, for example? Might it be a particular ethical subject, such as bioethics or the ethics of divorce and remarriage? Or might it be a particular doctrine, say the doctrine of the Trinity? Once you identify what your particular interest is, then from there you can begin narrowing down your field of research so that you would identify a reading list. Say, for example, you want to learn more about John Owen. Well, you would set out a plan. I want to get a biography about John Owen so I can learn more about his personal life. Then I want to start making my way through his works and read all 16 volumes of John Owen's stuff. And then from there, you would want to read secondary works. What secondary works are there that help me to understand who John Owen was as a person and a theologian? You want to execute that strategic plan. And then third, another way that you can go about continuing your education is by attending academic conferences. Say if we're learning more about John Owen, you could find conferences that address him as a theologian or his doctrinal teaching. Or it could be that there are Evangelical Theological Society meetings or Society of Biblical Literature, all sorts of different academic societies that you can go to where there are a host of subjects. In the end, whatever path you choose, remember this: when you graduate from seminary, you haven't simply eaten a meal, but rather you've been given the tools so that you can feed yourself for a lifetime. Don't stop learning, because in the end, the best teachers are ultimately the best students.